All right, we are in the second anniversary tournament. We're in Tuesday's qualifying round. We're going to use it as a practice round. The last one, we did not. In the bracket that I was in, there was two 13s at the top, and there was only one at minus 11 that made it, but it took pretty much a minus 12 or better in the top 10 in the bracket. So in a Masters bracket, it's going to take, on the weekend round, I'm thinking every bit of a 28, probably a 29 or a 30 in order to win. I mean, there's going to be people that are just like smoking it. So if you can get a 28, you're probably, if you're in one of the higher brackets, you're going to be in the top 10. If you're in one of the lower brackets, if you're playing in the rookie division, the rookie tournament, and you're playing in the rookie division, then you shoot a 28, you got a good chance of winning. If you shoot a 24, you're probably going to be close to or in the top 10. I think that the scores are going to be, when it goes down from there, there's going to be some gaps. But if somebody can pop off a 26, they're probably looking at a top 5, top 3. But as you go up, if you're pro playing in the rookie tournament, those numbers are going to go up maybe 1. If you're expert, they're going to go up another 1. If you're in the Masters bracket, they're going to go up another 1. So depending on what bracket you're in, based on your trophy count and where you've been, it's going to be tight. So we're on hole number 1. Now, hole number 1, we are trying that shot over here. And my buddy and I, he's been trying it, and he used today and sent me a video of a 4-power ball, and he actually went over these trees. Now, I'm not sure if those trees are in play and he just got lucky going over them, but we're going to try the same shot he did. And with the 4-power ball, we can get out. Our goal here is, if you draw a line, this line right here, where we're hitting at is right in this area. I mean, we're just a little short of that with a 3-power ball. So we're right along that line. So when we get there from the tee box, our angle that we're at is really, really poor. So if we're trying to avoid those trees, this is our angle. And so it's easy to end up here at the top. And with a 3-power ball, we're definitely putting these trees into play. And we're landing right about in this zone, so we're having to overpower and use the wind to and not overpower a lot, but just enough to get us out in this area. But if we put curl on it from this point in order to try and move it around those trees to do that angle, we need to be up here when we touch the green. And if we take a 3-power ball and move over to that spot, we're definitely going to have to do max overpower. Now, that's not a problem, because this is a fairly safe area to do a max overpower, because you got a lot of room to the left and a lot of room to the right. But where you end up out here is going to be, with all the curl that you have on it, you're still going to end up going in this direction. So you're going to still end up going towards the hole. But I think with a 4-power ball, we can get up higher so that we're in that zone. So if we put that curl on it, we can get it to do this, to come around these trees. But we can't do it from this shot down here. We can't get everything to happen at the same time. So we're going to use a 4-power ball. So I bought some of those 4-power balls that are in the packs right now, just so that I could demo for you guys. So I bought the $5 pack just so that I could demo, and there was 5 of these Season 5 balls, which are basically Titans with 1 extra power. So we were using a Titan before because we wanted the wind to help us. So we've got the same exact ball, but we've got 1 more power. So I won't have, because I'm using them to practice, I won't have enough of them to use all the way through. I only have enough to do I'll be short on the final. I may take it off on the opening round and not use it in the opening round, and see if I can get away with it and save them for the weekend round. But we'll have to see. So we want to take an extra mile on that ball, and that's all we need. Now, I'm going back and watching these videos when I get done, because I want to be very critical, like, where could I have been, or what mistake did I make, and try and look at the angles because we definitely want to dial this. We have a couple more days to dial this in before the opening round, and we want to have a game plan. So when we come to this hole, we go, this is what we're going to do in this hole. It's the first hole of the game, and we need to get an eagle, and we've got a absolutely, easy way to get an eagle if we can execute. Alright, our opponent's using a big topper and a Titan, and they're trying to get over to this one, so they're trying to bounce all the way over the sand. And it's a fairly, where they're at right there, if they took the wind out, and I would definitely take the wind out, and then I would do just a titch of overpower, because right there is 2.5, that's about 3-2, right there where they were pulling to. And now they're doing overpower, and they left the wind in, so there's a good, they may overshoot it and actually end up in the fairway over there. And that's exactly what they did. It just barely clipped the fairway. They were right there at the edge. With that much momentum going forward, it would have been a rough bump. It would have bumped right out of that. I'm going to put one less than max topspin. All right. My fear is I'm going to hit that post right there, that light. And that's about where I want to end up. I mean, it would be nice to go, it would be nice to be to the right of where we hit and then dribble up this hillside and come up here pin high, or be closer up here for this pitch, and that's possible. My buddy put maximum topspin on his, and I put one less than max. But I put I balanced out the side spin and the top spin. Next time I'll put in maximum top spin and as much right hand side spin as I can get in it without the top spin going down. And then you could apply just a little bit more curl in order to make up the difference. We had a lot of curl left. We only did about half curl. Let's see if we're close enough that we can flatten it out. All right, here we go. Perfect. Yeah, even if you make that drive and you get up there and you're in a good spot that gives you a decent eagle like that, you still got work to do. My buddy, when he did his, I think he had max topspin, and he ended up all the way up there. So next time we will add just a little bit more topspin. Alright, that was hole number 1 of the second anniversary tournament in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.